Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And you know, I posted a little video 2 or 3 weeks ago doing a rock driveway with the Ventrac, and kind of challenged lawn care business owners to kind of step outside the box, maybe offer something new in 2020 as far as a service goes. Man, I got lots of emails and I read lots of comments, and people were going to do that. Hey, I'm tickled silly, man. If there is anything I can do to encourage a business owner to grow their business, I'm all about that. I mean, we live in the greatest country in the entire world where entrepreneurship, go-getter attitude, it's the life of the party. And I'm so thankful that we live in a country that we're free, so that we can go out and do these things and create income just by hard work and by thinking. So for us, we kind of announced this new service to our local clients and picked up 2 or 3 jobs off of that. We ran a Facebook ad for I spent $200 on it and really dialed in the geofence, I think is what you call it, to my area. In the past month, we picked up 13 or 14 jobs just between my current clients and that $200 I spent, and it has well and far beyond paid or covered that $200 I spent on that little bit of advertising. So again, I want to encourage you and hopefully motivate you, lawn care business owners or any business owner, that you can venture out into these specialty type things, or maybe not even just specialty, maybe just something a little bit different that kind of goes along the lines of what you already do. And of course, a gravel driveway may not have anything to do with growing a nice turf, but I've got this thing. I've been fortunate and blessed to have this thing, and the part on the front, the power rake, does an exceptional job at gravel driveways. I've always had a passion for this stuff. When I was young, I used to take my Nana's Farmall 140, and I would go up to her house at least every month, maybe a month to 6 weeks at least. And I'd say, Nana, you mind if I work your driveway up? And I would go out there and I would spend hours. This is when I was little. I would go out there on that Farmall 140. That's where I learned to drive a straight gear. And I would work her gravel driveway for hours and hours on a Saturday. And it would be absolutely perfect when I left it. And this kind of gives me a little bit of that memory, you know, of things I used to do to help my Nana. And also, it just doesn't make sense to have this thing sitting around all winter. So, kind of used my mind, said, well, I like doing this stuff. I've got the equipment to do it with. So it may not have to do with turf grass exactly, but it is something I have access to that we can make money with doing, and I actually have a lot of fun doing it. I don't even feel like I'm at work right now. Hey, put your mind to work and figure something out that you can do to offer a new service to get you some more income coming in. This driveway right here is full of these potholes. This driveway is 2,800 feet long. It is a monster. So I'm gonna get with it, and we'll take you upstairs and do some drone footage. I learned how to do that follow thing on the drone, so the drone will follow me on this thing, so I don't actually have to hold the thing in my hand and try to drive the drone at the same time while I'm operating, which is really cool. Alright, so hey, there you go. It turned out pretty good. Took a while. It's probably took it's probably took about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours to actually do 2,800 feet of driveway. And I basically went down the middle with the power rake square to the driveway and just kind of cut out high spots, and then I angled and cut it one side in and then come back, cut the other side out, and then I kind of worked it over and worked it back. And you know, my last pass, I always like to just barely put the power rake teeth on the ground. They just barely touch it. I'll throttle back, and I basically just kind of go through there like I'm using a comb or something, and just kind of lightly combing it. And any of the big chunks of rocks it may have pulled up, it kind of kicks them off to the side. It leaves a real nice finish when you do it that way. So hey, thank you for watching. Won't be long. We'll be getting into some yard stuff, some grass stuff, and pre-emergence coming up. So, you know, I always get asked a lot of times about mixing and how I mix personally. So I made a little PDF guide. It's in the description. You can look at that if you want to. And it's nothing super technical, okay? You know, I'm a real simple dude. I like to keep things really dumbed down and real simple and easy to follow. And so I kind of got the guide worded in that kind of way. So if you're a super technical dude about all this yard stuff, that guide's probably not for you. It'd be more for a beginner or someone kind of learning and that kind of thing. So it's down there in the description if you want to check it out. Man, I really appreciate you watching. It's Friday, it's quitting time, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go take your machine back to the shop, and I'm gonna give you one last little flyover to leave you with. And it's kind of hard to tell a before and after. I did this first portion of the driveway. I had to do a lot of regrading because it was a lot of this all the way down through there, and really banked up on one side and low on the other. So it took me quite a bit longer on this than I anticipated. But from the fence to the house, it was just like any other driveway. It was in good shape, and so it didn't take that long, even though that was the majority of the driveway. So I appreciate you watching. I'll check you later.